Ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube pipe community, how you doing? Lewis coming at ya. Wonderful Wednesday night. Weather is perfect right now, not much wind, somewhere in the high 70s, low 80s. Delicious weather. Smoking what will be the subject of this video. Captain Bob's Blend by Cornell and Deal. What an interesting and absolutely confusing tobacco. Now, I've heard a lot of stories about a blend called Cross-Eyed Cricket. It's a love it, hate it type of thing. An English with a twist. And this is very much along those lines. Got Burleys, Virginias, a little bit of Latakia, some Perique. It's a kitchen sink blend. And then a topping. Now, on tobacco reviews it says citrus, walnut, vanilla, nutmeg, and other. I totally get the other. I don't know about the vanilla, the nutmeg, the walnut. It's not there for me. What you get? A good tasting English blend. With grape soda. I was talking to Ramon, Nika Piper, on Voxer the other day and mentioned this blend. It's a little bit higher in the burley content than I normally like. And so it's got a little bit higher of a nicotine content. So I either don't smoke it at all or I smoke it in a small bowl. And this blend is super, super interesting. It doesn't have a whole lot of Latakia. It's got some, and it is smoky. But I mentioned to Ramon that it's got kind of almost a cigar leaf type of thing to it. I think a little bit of the fruitiness from the topping. A little bit the Latakia and definitely the burley just come together to make it a very cigar-ish blend to me. I love grape stuff. You guys know how much I love grape Captain Black. That only hurt a little bit. But, well, the majority of the topping here is in the room note and in the retrohale. Whatever flavor is imparted by it isn't super evident. It's definitely, there's something there, but you're not getting the super sweet, grape flavor. You're getting tobacco flavor. It's decent tobacco flavor, especially if you like burleys. But what a kitchen sink of a blend. I've got a lot of Captain Black grape. And I bought 2 ounces of this, and I've had 2 ounces before, so I've gone through maybe 6 ounces of this in the history of, my pipe smoking. But I don't know if I'm going to get it again. I think it's one of those blends that I really, really have to be in the mood for. It's a real change of pace blend. It's hard to rate it. Want good tobacco flavor. I want something very interesting. I feel like I almost have to be looking for exactly this in order to want it, despite how much I love grape stuff. I don't know. But if you like cross-eyed cricket, try this. Granted, I have a tin, I haven't opened it, as with a billion other blends. If you like cross-eyed cricket, try this. If you want to try something interesting, try this. It's an interesting tobacco. It's not a bad tobacco. By any extent of the imagination, the flavor is there. If you like a more stout blend, try it. Stout with just a little hint of creaminess, with a little hint of sweetness from the grape. Tang on the retrohale. Definite sweetness on the retrohale. It's good. I think I'll keep a couple ounces here and there in a jar somewhere for a rainy day. It's not going to be my everyday blend. It's not my go-to blend. But, you know, it certainly isn't a bad blend. That being said, I'm going to enjoy this bowl in a little bit of peace and quiet. This is take 2. My dog was out here chasing her frisbee, slamming it against my legs, pawing at my feet, even though I'm wearing flip-flops, and 45-pound dog with unsuspectingly sharp nails at my nearly naked feet. Doesn't feel good. So I'm relaxing now. I took a little video of a couple shots that I took at a tournament this past weekend. I shot a 3D tournament. And got fun news today that I placed. I actually got third in the unlimited division of the tournament. I did not expect that because it was by far and large one of the toughest shoots that I'd gone to. But yeah, so for those that don't know, I shoot tournament archery as well as bow hunting. And this tournament was a 3D tournament. And what a 3D tournament is essentially you're shooting at animal targets, animal-shaped targets. They're actually three-dimensional, some sort of a foam polymer target. And you've got scoring rings that you can't really see, so you have to know where to aim. And in this tournament, it was also unknown distance. So you had to judge the distance in yards from, you know, anywhere from 2 yards to 60. Both tricky shots. And at 60 yards, you're aiming at something, you know, potentially the size of a golf ball and trying to hit it. And I did okay. I didn't do great. My shots weren't going off quite as expected. And the targets were set up very, very trickily, I guess. I don't know a better word for it. It was tricky. Scoring rings behind plants, in the nooks of trees, having to shoot through the forks of trees. It was a tough target. My buddy actually ended up losing an arrow because one target was a big moose target at about, I'd say 58 yards away. And I hit the target, not in the 10 ring. I didn't score very well on it. But my buddy, I don't know if it was just a bad shot, but ended up just smacking the tree with his arrow and ended up breaking it. And that kind of stinks because these arrows, when you get to the level that I try to shoot at, You know, they're costing me somewhere around 15 bucks a piece, which is pittance for a lot of stuff. But you know, there's some arrows that run 500 bucks a dozen, and I'm not at that level yet. I'm certainly not. But still sucks to lose an arrow at that price range. But all in all, I was happy to learn that I scored third, and I don't know, maybe I'll throw in a couple clips of me shooting at the end of this video. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you have a wonderful evening. Blessings and smoke rings. Ciao.
Luis going for the, what is that thing, a goat? Behind the tree.
Some sort of billy goat. Well, can't really do this. So,
Shooting at the bedded bighorn.